everyone, welcome back to the channel, and I hope you are all having an awesome day. Today's video is the second part of my cosmic songstresses, cosmic musicians, whatever you want to call them. It's the second part to that series, and it's a small series, and it is the second part to the piece I posted last week, which was the moon harp playing woman. I don't really have any names for these pieces yet. I'm the worst with coming up with names for artworks, but I'm getting better at it, so hopefully the names I've chose for them aren't too horrendous. But this is the second part to that cosmic series that I've been working on, and this is the sun variation, otherwise known as the crazy, intense, saturated, warm version, which I am completely obsessed with. I never use these crazy colors. I do sometimes. I'm using them more and more as I keep doing art, but I usually steer clear from crazy warm colors. I don't know why. I think it's just because my favorite colors are always the teals and pinks and purples, and the reds and oranges I usually forget about, unless it's just very slight accents. So whenever I get to use the warm colors for the majority of the piece, and the cool colors as the accent colors for the piece, I really like it, because again, I don't do it that often, and I think it's such a cool effect, and it helps diversify my artwork. And speaking of diversifying my artwork, one of my main goals for this year was to make my art more diverse, with more skin tones, more ethnicities, stuff like that. So I wanted to start doing darker skin, more really colorful skin, like purple skin and green skin, but I really wanted to do more natural skin tones as well, like more olive skin tones and darker skin tones. So with this one, I wanted to do a darker skin tone with a crazy, funky, colorful haircut. And I also really want people to be able to resonate with my art and to be able to see parts of them inside these characters I paint. So by doing more diverse characters, hopefully more people will be able to relate to the pieces and stuff like that. So I did a darker skin tone, and I gave her very funky hair and piercings and stuff. And I had this idea of a sun goddess in my head, and luckily it turned out pretty well on paper too. Usually my ideas don't really go exactly as planned on paper than they do in my head. But this piece was the rare occasion where that did happen. And the concept behind this character was, again, doing an ethereal sun goddess, but then I was trying to think of instruments that I could kind of tie in with the sun, and I was thinking of really modern instruments to try to incorporate the sun into, and it was not working out. A lot of it looked kind of silly, so I decided eventually to just do something that was pretty straightforward and simple, but I just did a big cymbal or a big gong that she could play, so that the one moon girl plays harp, and then she's playing this more brass instrument. So as she plays this drum or gong, or again, whatever you guys want to call it, that's what causes the day cycle and the night cycle to happen, and she's in charge of the day cycle, while the other kind of goddess is in charge of the night cycle. And then I also would like to do kind of a stellar one, or one that's creating the stars or something, or the planets. I'm not really sure if I'm going to do that right away though, because I do have a couple videos I want to get to. I'm actually just about to go film a cheap art supply challenge, which I am completely terrified for. I went out to get the materials for it just yesterday, I think, and oh my god, guys, these are bad, but hopefully the piece turns out good, and I will have that up next week. And speaking of future videos, if you have any ideas for future videos I could do, please leave them down below in the description box. I will get to all of them I can, and I love hearing your guys' suggestions, since you are all awesome at thinking of video ideas. And if you have any questions about the materials, or you want to know more about the piece, also leave that down below. But then also the description box will have information about all of the materials I used, as well as my various social media links and the music I'm using. And also at the end of this video, I have two clips of both the moon piece and the sun piece kind of being waved around in the light. I used a bunch of metallic ink for this series, and I wanted to kind of show it off. I forgot to show it off in my last moon video, but for this video I wanted to show them both off to show you guys, since eventually I do want to sell these pieces if I can, I think. Definitely prints. I'm not sure about originals yet, but I'm 99.9% sure I will sell the originals. But I wanted to show off how they sparkle in the light, since I think that's one of the big eye-catching parts about these artworks, And you guys can probably expect my online store to be up sometime, either this month or next month, since the summer is right around the corner, and I will be off school next week, I think, is where my last day is. But since I'll have so much time to myself, I'll be able to really work on the store and try to get it set up again. I want to really try to make awesome prints, since I see other artists do really cool methods of printing, and I want to try those out too, so it's going to take me a little bit to kind of find the right way to print artworks. But once I do, I will have that store up, as well as prints for sale and original art and just a bunch of other stuff. I want to get into like making other fun little, like, I don't know, just like small fun things, because like doesn't Bailey J do like pillows and stuff? I don't really want to make like pillows, but maybe like buttons or stickers or something. There is an amazing artist on Instagram that I follow, and her account is Sleepykoi, and she does freaking outstanding like stickers, and if you don't follow her, you totally should, since she's one of my biggest inspirations. But her stickers are really cool, so maybe I can make like stickers or something. I don't know. I'll have to look into it, because I would love to make a bunch of fun stuff. And speaking of like the store and future schedules, I will have a lot of time to put into videos from now on, since I am on summer break very soon, and I will be able to record a lot more and to do a lot more, and to finish old oil paintings and to do more challenges and to continue this 2 videos a week thing, since so far I'm doing pretty well. It's been like 3 weeks of 2 videos, or 2 weeks of 2 videos, or at least I've had like 2 videos up like last week. But I will continue this 2 videos a week thing as much as I can, and of course I will be going out of town like periodically throughout summer break, but I will be here mostly, and I will be able to do lots of art for you guys. So I hope you're looking forward to a summer full of art, and I think that is all I have to say about the piece. Again, I am going to show how they sparkle very soon towards the end of this video, and if you could subscribe and join my art family, that would mean so much to me. We are almost at 350 subscribers, which is completely amazing, and you are all so outstanding. And I love you guys so freaking much. Thank you so much for all of your support as always, and I will see you all in a new video next week or this week. I'm doing 2 videos a week, so it'll be the next video that's due. So I love you guys so much. Have an awesome day. Bye!